What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. I've been all sorts of messed up. There have been multiple times today where my brain has just been like, yeah, it's Thursday. Even after recognizing that it's Wednesday, for whatever reason, still feeling like it's a Thursday. So unfortunately, two more days left in the work week. Wish it was one, but you know, so be it. Doctor, welcome back. Lance, how we doing? Get at it. We're gonna try. We are gonna try. We actually didn't do too terribly yesterday, all things considered. I mean, we didn't do great, but you know, I think we're sitting top 35 at the moment, which, considering we were one under through the front nine in round one, I would say that that's a pretty good place to be. Now, the hope is that we can do a little bit more like round two for the last two rounds of the tournament. That would ultimately be where I'd like to be at. So I think the main goal tonight we're gonna do round three, and then I'm gonna peace out. Which, I mean, that's still like 2.5 hours away. Because I would like to get things squared away with last night's recording, get things set up with this, you know, like, I gotta get the YouTube video uploaded for tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna do any uploading on the Elden Ring today. I think I'm gonna try and get a third recording in. Try and make it so that it needs as little editing as possible. I need to get to the point where I'm like not going into any silent stints midway, just during the loading screens. And I can just edit the loading screens out and that be it. Maybe fast on that. It's not the worst thing. That's the feel. That's the feel, though. 100% perfect. Wow, actual straight ball. Feels like that should have been a push, though. It's a nice little draw shape. That is a nice little draw shape. And then the slow just still peels off to the right. What I would really love to see is if I could just hit that perfect. There we go. So that wind does peel it back just ever so slightly. But with that sort of wind, it basically just stays well off to the side. I mean, those are the swings. We're up to 35K. Is there even anything in the shop that's worth buying these days? Travis Matthew. Got Mizuno clubs. 2K close, Link Soul. I already have that. Why not? I don't know when I don't know if I'll ever wear them, but it's options for if my wife ever decides to change my character's outfits up again. Oh wow, I have the sunglasses already. Now the only problem, like the actual only problem with me buying these things is now I'm gonna have to go through and find all of them to mark them as red, which I wish there was a way to clear all the new notifications without manually scrolling through everything. So I think that's everything, and I really hope that it is, because I don't want to have to go back through. Yeah, I'm not a huge fashion guy. I mean, they do have like a fair number of options. I'm just surprised that they don't have like custom color options. Like everything, and I don't know if that's just to make it feel like there are more options, because if there's the same thing with a different color palette, like it just shows up as a separate item. But I hope just for the sake of the game, whenever the next game comes, I hope there's more options for character customization. Yeah, whether that be in the actual customization of like the character's face and body size and swing style and stuff, but also outfits. I have a feeling we're gonna see the Clubhouse Pass return. Very firm, fast. Alright, so the question becomes, do we have fast greens to practice on? Maybe Elite Round 2 is gonna have it? Or Round 1? What did we play? We played CC, because CC had something close. Because these are too slow. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. I can't believe we botched the 134s so much. Normally those are my like sweet spot green speed, which like we did make more than my average long putts, but we had so many long putts, so it still stung to miss so many just barely. Alright, so it's gonna be lower winds here, but we're gonna at least get fast greens to practice on. And that's my main concern right now. It's just so we can take it slow, we can worm cam, we can make sure that we're seeing 155s well. So we get a 98 yarder to start. 96, let the wind take it. It's firm and fast, so I'm gonna want a little bit of backspin. Because with this shot, I legitimately think that we'll like bounce and get a little bit long and then spin back. 99% slow is gonna hurt. Okay, didn't have as much bite, which helps us, obviously, had I played exactly what I wanted to. mayhaps would have been a little bit more distance for the putt. Low 140s. A little bit further than that. Bounce down the hill. Why is it so under? I like getting these weird funks where like I'll just not complete my swing. And I know that's like a fully mental swing thought type situation. I don't really know what like goes on in the back of my head to have that happen, if that makes sense. So it's really steep in these early sections. Yeah, that's definitely gonna make things quite difficult. Kind of concerned about that slow. Alright, we get 76 yards in here. Lob wedge pitch. A little bit of brakes, but you do still need it to release to the hole. Take that kick, slow, but then still crawl down. I just feel like if I don't do that, it's gonna run. But I guess that's clearly not the case. There's 109 yards, okay, so... Oh, right, yeah, this is the one where the pin was over here last time. So it is drivable. Interestingly enough... We'll see how this goes. Trying to do a big shape here. With lofts a little bit far. But it was a lofted driver, so it's a little nicer. It's honestly probably where you want to have it. Just landed a little bit short. Yo, what's going on, TFR? How you doing, dude? Welcome back. they're giving us a wedge here. Say that fell a little fast. Kind of unfortunate. Was I really in the right spot? It just didn't feel right. Just gotta get this tempo figured out. I don't know, for whatever reason, it's just in one of those stretches where it feels wrong. Yeah, it feels different. So you can go right into this bunker. I feel like you just try and play it left. Shouldn't be a crazy chip. It's also just better than being right. If we can have that swing all day, like, that'd be fantastic. It's a flightier shot. Trying something a little bit different with that. Man, it's just always such a terrifying thing when you feel like you read it right and you're like either missing low side or just grabbing the low side of the cup. Like I feel like at that range, those reads should be largely going center cup. I don't know if maybe I'm getting a little too picky. Hello, game? There we go. Oh yes, hello. $175. You're gonna have to take a little bit more out of that. Wind's nothing crazy. But something's not right. It was, I mean, it's just the same thing we were dealing with yesterday. Something just feels off. Gonna try something. Not bad. I mean, obviously when you put more shape into it and stuff, they roll less and you have a better chance at being right in close. This is gonna kick right into the bunker. Oh wow. Imagine that. Okay, so like for these, like a lot of the times I put full off, full backspin. And you just try and like hop it and hit it. The other option, which like I can understand the problem with it, is you're playing more green. But just for the sake of it, I want to see. I want to see this shot. Because why not? I just give it a little try. Yeah, what's going on, Scotty? Yeah, I mean, I think particularly in that context, probably the longer one is better, but I do think there's something to be said about giving chips a chance with roll. I mean, you just have to be really good about distance control and knowing that it's gonna stop where you think it's going to. Yeah, what up, Chewy? I've been doing pretty well. How about yourself? Can't roll that back from here. See, it's not a lot of wind. But, like, it's very easily that you're hitting it back towards the 150, mid 150s. So what if you give this some D-loft? Because that's the shot that I keep pulling out. I don't know why, but I like can't get into a good feel with my tempo. Hey, what's going on, CCX? How's it going? Man, it's all just starting to go low side. Gotta get it off yourself, very nice. Best of luck with your ball flights, and may your putts all drop. This actually got a little bit further than I thought it would. I thought with the cut that I was playing, but tailwind there. CCX, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at it. I was gonna eyeball it, but we all know how that goes. Alright. That's why you look. Sweet. 8 mile an hour wind, 18-foot downhill here. I mean, with the winds and everything, you're gonna take a 7-iron towards like there. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous with this. Just hoping I'm not leaving this short. But I don't know. This speaks to me as the shot I need to take. %. It's kind of scary. I think we're gonna feed. Come on, go left. Get down the hill, go left. There it is. That is absolute money. Almost didn't hit it hard enough. Kinda was a little bit too gentle with that. Ooh, okay, so we're the point where we can just shave off a little bit with the sand wedge here. Actually gonna give it that little bit of extra roll. Don't really know if that's necessary, but I want to see it. That's a little fast. Yeah, see, it only works if you do leave yourself below the hole to roll up. Otherwise, if you're long, you just roll even further. It's scary, but like it does turn. It does turn. I don't know. I like look at those beads and I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm overplaying this. Now the question is, can we overpower it? That's not gonna be good. A little too fast. But it is one of those drivable par 4s, so, or semi-drivable, so it's like not the end of the world. Hey, thanks, CCX. Yeah, I mean the CC stuff isn't too crazy difficult, but obviously still gotta score. $28, $29-ish, and it's 8 yards. You know, funny enough, out of this sort of rough, it probably does run that far. I mean, that's just like, just a complete feel thing. Just kind of knowing out of the heavy rough downhill, You can see how it lands fairly softly and then just sprints up to the hole. It's a par 5. I'm gonna go for it, but this is actually not like a gimme drive. Only got 101. Come on, bounce through. Should be enough to bounce, right? Oh, man. There was almost enough upslope on that to stop us. Oh, man. But like, it's not like we're in some easy approach kind of spot. 185, probably like 181 or so. And that's not even factoring the wind in. And it probably lands here, so I'm looking at this window. Six iron. Even though I'm putting it here, it's still going to draw. I'm gonna give it a little bit more draw. That's a little bit out to the right. Settle. Beautiful. So I mean, that's the way to feed to this hole, is off of that right-hand side short. Now let's convert this thing into an eagle, huh? I did think for a split second that maybe we had the chance. Maybe we had the chance of scoring. Yeah, I thought we had a sniff at the albatross as it was coming along. Hybrid? I don't think so, but it's also with the downhill tailwind, I feel like I have to run something into this. But it's like it always feels like if you hit it too low, it just dies. So I don't really know what we're gonna do with this shot, but let's try and work something out. I think this is the play. I think it's this 6 iron. And just kind of hope that it gets a friendly kick onto the green and doesn't just go long and run. Way fast though. Yeah, that's the kick. Bit out to the left, but yeah, that's the problem with being out left, is you can see just how strong of a break this is. I moved it. I shouldn't have. Should have trusted it. It's not the first time. It's not the first time that we have managed that. Also, I don't know what's going on, if it's if it's something with YouTube itself or what, or if it's the chat bot, but bot keeps popping up intermittently saying that there's no active live stream on YouTube, but I think there is. Yeah, something with it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, not sure. Alright, let's work on our overpowered drives here. Really? Only 102? It's technically overpowered, but like, I was talking more 104 plus. Just so that my 3-wood is not, I don't know, landing back here. I'm gonna have to go driver off the deck then. Probably want it to be somewhere back though. Probably want this driver to end up somewhere back where the 3-wood was gonna be. That's the strike. Pretty good line. Kick a little right. Then feedback left. Come on, Albie time? It's been so long since we've albatrossed. It's been so long since we albatrossed. Oh man, so close. Also, like, I just have this very strong distrust that this is straight. But it is! Alright, 3 eagles on the back 9. Very, very casual. Yeah, I was gonna say if only we were actually in CC, but you know, the fact of the matter is, if what we played was CC every week, we would get smoked because everybody else would score so much better. How much am I gonna have to club this thing up? It's playing 145 effective. 147. I'm gonna play 157, so what? Peel off my pitching wedge? Hit it fast, come on. Absolute knucklehead. I'm gonna do this just because it's gonna give us like a pretty straight chip in general. Close. A little bit short. Honestly though, I do think it's the right idea. .136, we're 4 yards long. Four yards long, the wind is playing. In just a touch. Let's give it a little loft. Alright. Obviously CC, so it's gonna be bit on the easier side for the warm-up, but I want to have the fast greens to read. Everything else is kind of secondary to me. Like, green reads, and can I hit inputs and get into a rhythm? Okay, so we actually have... I did hear that. So Rub of the Green, I guess for the time being, I don't know if it's a long-standing thing, is back on PlayStation. It's a 2-round event, though, so I guess it's not a daily society, which is fine. But we do have that available. So let's see... Slow greens, interesting. Got to 23 under, that was only T13 and CCA. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Like, there's a lot of, I mean, you saw there were 3 eagles that we got on the back 9 on that second round alone. So eagles are definitely available. Doesn't really seem like a lot of stuff that would, you know, bring bogey into play. And nothing's really running fast greens, which is surprising. We're gonna play CC again because it's similar. See, but it's low winds. Like, that doesn't do anything for me either. I kind of want to see some high wind stuff. Rub of the Green. That was 7.1s. We're gonna be playing 7.5. But we're at least gonna get high winds out of this. It's not gonna be firms. High and a little bit slower. We won't worm cam it. We'll just, you know, we'll take it easy. Just try and stay in a rhythm with our swing. And I think that's gonna be the main concern. Honestly, that's pretty well always the main concern for me. It's like that shot realistically can't be happening. But on the flip side, you can't let it get mega slow. So it's like, it's really just trying to find that balance. 34, and then probably plays about 133, 132. But like, you can't do that. Like, that's the... It's a little bit slow and also 96%. Alright, I'm not gonna read these because they're 147s. Just try and feel them out. Ah, man. I'm so bad at this game. Yeah, what's going on, Wizzy? Closed captions on? Yeah, I think I forget when I turned the closed captions on. But yeah, we've had that for a while. I think it's a nice touch. I don't know how many people actually use it. But, you know, I have I guess it's an AI program that is trying to live caption what I'm saying. So the toggle's there for anybody that ever wants to use it. I know it's not always accurate. Sometimes it's pretty funny. Oh, I don't think it pushed right. That works though. It's gonna get stuck up top, isn't it? Oh no. Well, what a shot. I was just trying to feed it from right to left. Gonna be firmly in the hole. Okay. Green's a little bit slower, so like it can be hot off the face and still have a way to slow down by the end. I was like, where the heck's the hole? Where's the flag? It's all the way over there. I'm like looking at the green across the way. This fairway that goes there. No, the green is hard left. Okay, if you go this way, you get wind in the face, so, our options are pretty limited. .280. I have a decent lie. I don't think it's gonna be enough with the uphill though. 86, 87%. 273. Whoa, that's a downhill lie. Let's see what we can do here. Ah, slowed it. I mean, you're always going for a narrow gap. Ball definitely moved relative to the post. Free drop, I suppose. Gonna go somewhere out here. It's definitely well below the feet. That's the risk. Like I'm trying something there. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying something there, but that's obviously the risk with running that shot without spin. In an actual round, I don't think I've ever taken that shot that way, but I feel like I want to experiment with it. Okay, so a definitely not drivable par 4. But definitely get yourself down here far enough. Oh, it's gonna go so far to the right. Hit it. Plain simple, knew I didn't complete my backswing. That was gonna be a straight ball, wasn't it? Yeah. As soon as I hit it. As soon as I hit it, I knew. Okay. Let's remove the dumb mistakes, because as much as we want to be casual about it, still want to make sure that we can effectively play the game. Oh, come on. No, I do hope that when we play today that we do not get robbed on the putter as much as we did yesterday. that's bad. Round 2 was suffering. See, Kara, somehow I played well in round 2. I went 8 under, 13 under. I think you went flip-flop of that, right? But like I think I had 3 short, or I had 10 short putts, 3 medium, but I think I landed 3 inside 5 feet, landed 3 inside 10 feet. I had 12 outside with a 16-foot proximity, so it's like it wasn't like crazy distance out, but I was like 5 of 12 from long. I burned 4 or 5 edges in that second round. With your mom being all crazy, I missed that part. I saw that the stream had gone down. I was on a call with a coworker and saw that the stream had went down, and I like completely missed what happened. This is gonna be like not good, yo. I mean, this is complete toss-up. If it goes full 7 here, we're gone. Well, we're gone from that too. That just fired left. That is a heftily weighted putt. 83%. Issues with work blaming you streaming only for it to be a system-wide issue. Oh man. Well, and like kind of the funny part with it, right, is streaming is a largely upload heavy thing. So I mean, unless she has to be on a video call and upload speed is shot on your home network, yeah, you're not really gonna have much issue. Underhit it, slowed it, short in the crap. Wow, get lucky. I thought the uphill was gonna take the speed off of it, which is why I didn't play any spin. That thing launched. Lows. That like your grandfather wants to pay off your student loans for your graduation present? Right after? Well, I tell you what, that's some big time stuff right there. That's very generous and very useful. About 10 yards short, so go there. Ay. I mean, this is what happens when we don't look at the greens, right? And we just try and feel it. But my tempo is horrendous right now. That's what it was yesterday too. It's been like really, really difficult. Don't know why, I just can't really get in a groove with it. Every once in a while we hit it. At least we're consistent. At least we are consistent. 9-iron's gonna be long for us, so... That's not long, that's fast. It's just absolutely hammering it. Just absolutely hammering it. Come on. A little long, take a little off, a little more. You're out here. That's what we gotta do all day long. I mean, maybe not leave it there all day long, but like, that's what we gotta do. Some things never change. Some things never change. And I don't know if it's that I'm just like playing things wrong. Like, I don't know if it's that I'm playing things wrong or if it's that I'm like just a fraction off on the power. Cause like if it just misses low side like that on a putt that breaks that much, you know, how far off am I really? Come on, man, just go in the hole. It's not... It doesn't have to be like this. It really doesn't have to be like this. $24 and 28 putts the first 2 rounds. I was 55% green in regulation in round 1. Come on, you gotta turn. It's only baby slow, why didn't it? Yeah, I mean, so that was my big issue. Far left. Still short of it. I save shots a lot. Just round 2 had so many bad slows. Middle of the green are tough downhill putts. Yellow breaker, and you're really bad at those in 134s. Yeah, 134s are like my best green speed, and I didn't have it yesterday. I still shot 13, but I think I was 100% green in regulation, and I probably just missed the edge of the cup like 5 times. I didn't kiss the lip, so like, how close was I really? But like, I was very close on a lot more. It could have been a true pop-off round, but I'm honestly 13 under after the 8 under, and like how much we've been fighting tempos and stuff, like that was big. It's bad input. V slow. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go for it. This is kind of like a little speed slot. But if you slow it into the bunker, it's not gonna be a speed slot, that's for sure. Downhill lie. Gonna be close. No. I don't think I really like processed what I need to do with that shot. I just kind of like stuck with the default club and went. Okay. I mean, I think we just kind of come to expect it at this point, right? I mean, this is precisely why I sit and I like try and in-depth read every grid line, because if I don't, I'm hopeless. Fast. I mean, at least fast keeps me towards that left to right. Break back towards the hole. Of course it's gonna run out of rotations. Never, Albie. Never, Albie. My Albie days are over. Hey, what's going on, Ollie? Welcome back. F1 game's nearly downloaded. Taking nearly 3 hours. Jeez, dude. That's such a long time. How does that not turn back at the end? Honestly, the 3-hour download just gives me like... It's not even as bad as when I got my Xbox, because when I got my Xbox One, I don't think my parents immediately got better internet. I think my parents got better internet like maybe a year or so after maybe 2 years after I went to college. Or no, or what am I thinking of? I'm not thinking of that. I'm not thinking of the Xbox One. When I got the Xbox 360, so I want to say like 2010 or something like that, I was a bit late on it. I remember having like an Assassin's Creed game. Day one patch, it was... Oh man. It was like day one patch. So I had to install it when I got the game for Christmas. And I mean, that thing took 6 hours. I don't know. It was like 1.5 megabit download on Wi-Fi. It was horrendous. It was so bad. It was like if you wanted to download anything, you just... I think I put that thing in and then we left for Christmas Day to go to my aunt's house. I just let it download while we were gone because it was like, well, I guess I'm not enjoying this new game this morning. I'll play this new game tomorrow. And that, to me, was like the big introduction to the modern age of gaming. You know, gone were the days of games being all that they were intended to be. And here were the days of patching your game. Oh, you got this game you want to enjoy? Well, make sure you download the update first. 30 megabits? Yeah, I mean, with the size of games these days, that's still tough. I feel like that turned so far right so early. Alright, but at the end of the day, all that matters is not that putting, because we were not reading them closely, so we should be okay mentally. We're just gonna tell ourselves that we've been playing great golf, and we're gonna carry that great golf into this round. Round 3 of the tournament this week. We are looking to take our momentum out of round 2 and keep pressing that through the rest of the tournament. So let's make a moving day out of it. We've got the back tees again for round 3 here. High winds out of the east. Fairways very firm, and we got firm greens that are fast. So it's going to be a bit slick out there, windy. We're going to try and make the most of it. Final Fantasy 14 expansion preloaded, a little over 32 hours away though. Yeah, I know. I mean, my mod senor, he's gonna be big into that. All right, let's let her rip. 496 yards, right down the fairway here. And let's give it a little bit of a fade. Get this thing center fairway way down there. Hopefully give ourselves a wedge if we can. Right down to 350, so we're definitely going to be like sand wedge, gap wedge. Okay. Might even still be pitching wedge, because this wind is only going to take us so far. About 10 miles an hour at the back. We're not going to get all of that here. Probably going to land like 145. And there's no way I'm getting 13 yards, so... firm fast. Uphill. No, I'd like to try and take the pitching wedge if I can. The ball below my feet. Somewhere out in here. We're gonna carry 151, 161 to get us to about pin high, and then we gotta take a little bit more off of it. That's the strike, that's the line. This sits pretty, will be below the hole. Oh, that's still gonna be a bit firm and long. Okay, not quite the way I thought that was gonna land into the green. But I guess with the wind at the back there, that firm is gonna play quite firm. Like it's not gonna have any forgiveness to it. Now, what am I doing? See, that just feels... Yeah, this is where I get screwed up a little bit. That just feels a little bit on the low side. So we're not as much break at the end. But I guess it is kind of right in that ballpark. Oh, don't be low. Not the way we want to start. Not the way we want to start. Me being all sorts of questioning. Like that break at the end of the putt just felt weaker. But maybe the break like at my feet just overcompensated things. All right, clear the mechanism. Get the head in the right space here. So 180. This 8-iron is gonna play quite a bit short, so we gotta cut it through. On the right line, but I underhit it. Oh no. No, stay. Definitely not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. Why does this just feel to me? I mean, I gotta play it more. It just doesn't feel right. If we go long, then we go long. And by long, I mean left. Like if we go high side. I'm somehow gonna still miss low side. Unreal. Unreal. This course, I just like, I can't come to grips with the greens and the putting. It's getting the best of me every single time. Like Okay, we can't start doing the fast tempos though and getting ourselves into trouble. Okay. Sandwich pitch lands a bit short, has that release downhill. I know don't want to lose the ball, but I gotta get it down there, and if I go up a club, maybe I do have to go up a club. I can't say that I love any of this. Cannot say that I love any of this. That's way down there. That's way down there. In what world does the wind take it that much? Seven yards. This should come out fairly straight. Okay. We're gonna need those, but we're also just gonna need better shots. Like that. 102, perfect, right down the middle. Now let's get some good approach shots, put ourselves into some better positions. So this is a par 5, long iron coming in over the ledge here. I mean, I suppose if you can go straight over the top and have just something back up the hill, that's gonna be okay. Because there's no way you're stopping it close. Like, I just think, I honestly, I think you just try and go over the flag into the rough there. Don't do that, like, just stop being stupid, dude. Stop doing the dumbest stuff. You know how to swing. It's a birdie, we get away with it because, you know, even though it's not an eagle, it's still a score on the card, but like, my goodness. Nice and easy, keep your head in the right place. Like, treat every shot the same. If once we start doing whatever that was, we are gonna be in for a very rough time. Like, that's the swing we need. Now, the result, a bit short right, but that's the input that we need. Yeah, what up, Casey? We're alright. 2 under through 4. Kind of coming out the gate with some of the struggles we were having yesterday. For whatever reason, like, just can't quite seem to get any semblance of consistency in the input the way that I'd like. See, and we missed it. I just can't putt, dude. Just can't putt. Inconsistency is your middle name? I can't putt is my middle name. But a lot of my issue as far outside of the putting is just like staying relaxed. For whatever reason, like, I just am so easily out of sorts. Every once in a while, you hit some shots like that, and it puts you in a good place for an easy play. Thing is, I realistically think I only scored because of the amount of shots that I put close. Like, I just put enough shots within 10 feet. So this is an awkward spot to be in. Something like that, I guess. Not the slow. The problem is, otherwise I have to take the fully shaped sand wedge flop. It's kind of awkwardly in between distances there. That didn't go down the hill the way that I thought it would. I thought that was way faster. I thought we were gonna be down in the ditch again, OB. Okay, so with this shot here, 243. I know you do get it into a downslope, and then there's a backstop. So I think you take the 3-wood. Take the 3-wood, let it ride out to the right, because it'll feed. You're just. What is that? I'm like doing the stupidest stuff, and then it. There's the other piece of me that then just gets entirely frustrated because I know that it in turn makes for horrific content. Oh boy. Gonna go low, huh? Such a good time. Such a good time when nothing goes. I don't understand why everything's coming up so short. Like, what am I misreading right now? I think the mental's just fallen off. But that's what happens to me. Like, I have a really hard time staying mentally with it when it's just like I can't do anything. Okay, back nine. Stop being dumb. Play good golf. Easy. Take a big bounce and still roll a little bit, so let's put some loft on it. And draw back left. Those tailwinds, I think, are part of, like, I'm under-reading headwinds, and those tailwinds are just really kicking stuff out. Yeah, what's up, Ozzy? How goes it, sir? Oh, we're gonna be in a tight squeeze for this. I don't have enough distance. I can get to maybe here. I do actually think I need to, though. .101. Perfect. I gave it D-loft and everything. Like, I was trying to make sure we get past it. Unfortunately, because I added the extra stuff, then we are well along. I'm doing all right, man. I'm for whatever reason, I'm just struggling this week with this game and letting it get to me a bit. So, yeah. Then I combo on top of it and like start to get down about the content because I'm not playing well. Yeah, so just trying to keep the head in a better place. Always easier said than done. He's gonna miss low again just because that's how the game's been treating me tonight. Yeah, I mean, you know how it goes, right? It's like if you're resetting the first 20 minutes over and over again on a no-hit run. Okay. Keep making stupid mistakes and like keep getting hit by things that you shouldn't. Then you start to be like, well, content sucks. Get down on yourself. Start making more mistakes. Which is pretty much what my game has devolved into. That's long, isn't it? Yup. So yeah, I am 100%. I am 100% in my own head right now. I'm 100% in my own head right now, but it's like, on the one hand, I have to finish this out because I'm in the tournament. On the other hand, I'm sitting here going, well, why would anybody subscribe and want to watch this on YouTube or anything like that? But like, I have to put it up because I've already put up one round of the tournament. So I don't know, man. It's kind of like the double-edged sword with with things, but yeah, at the same time, I'm also not gonna be fake and sit here and smile and act like I am loving things, because I'm definitely not. I'm not gonna try and make people think I'm pleased with the way that I'm playing. I'm just, you know, so lucky to be able to play this game. That's just, you know, not how I feel. Only gonna cheer for the team when they're good, ditch when they're bad, not much of a fan. Yeah, but I mean, it's more than that, right? Like, I guess it's the, you know that, or no, you don't know. I mean, obviously, everybody's their own person. They can do what they want, but I guess it's more the mentality of like, and I don't know why I treat it any differently than live streaming it, right? Because you don't know who's gonna show up for the first time, and this is the first impression of the stream, and they're like, well, this guy sucks and has a terrible attitude. I'm never watching him again. But it's, you know, it's kind of that mentality of like, well, if somebody sees this on YouTube, like, why would you watch it? You know, you have really no reason to watch. Like, you don't know who the person is. They're not playing well. You know, what value add is there? You know, what have you gained out of this today? So always an interesting always like an interesting, like, food for thought sort of thing. Tailwind, can we get there in 271? I guess, kinda, sorta. Is it worth it? I mean, you could lose easily and be 240s and then carry. I hit it fast. I hit the tree. I went for it. I was going for goalposts. I'm going for goalposts there. I know it's low likelihood, but like at this point, what do we have to lose? Nice. Ghost branch on that tree in round one. Well, I hit that thing square on the nose, Rio. There was no, there was no questioning that. That thing was right on the nose. Alright, well, at least we hit our flop properly this time. Bit of a disadvantage over a well-scripted, recorded, edited educational video. Another YouTube channel for unedited. Yeah, I mean, it's the type of thing, though, that if I did that, I just would, like, I don't know, it would be too dissociated. I don't have the time to do as much YouTube as I would want to, and there's really only so much educational content that you could put out into a game that doesn't really update all that much, you know? Yeah, like ultimately, you know, I could stream a lot less. I don't know. It's always been a weird thing that I've come to like learn about this situation and have to battle. It's like the more YouTube you want to do, the less you have to stream. And like I stream because I enjoy the interaction, and like that's what I came up with, you know, so to speak, right? Like that's how I got introduced really to the gaming content space. You know, and so it's like you have to do it less. But now I'm in the situation of like I really enjoy the interactive part of it, but because we do these competitive rounds, that side of it actually goes down, right? Which is understandable, right? People are like, well, a lot of people like to just sit back, and enjoy type of thing. You know, don't want to distract the streamer or what have you. But then that goes, you know, against like what I enjoy about it. So then you know, then you're left like somewhere in the middle where you don't do enough YouTube. You only get part of what you enjoy out of the streaming side of things. Like it's like a really weird spot. Butts distract. No, my content, my rounds, ruined. Whatever will I do? But Pazzi, you know how it is. Like there's something about, and I don't know what it was, but you know, when it came to no hit runs and stuff, people, for as intense as those things are, people didn't really like go shh. Maybe like at the end of the run, but like there was always hype and chat and stuff. Like I would have to I would just like read chat during boss fights that I knew I shouldn't. You get into something like Deacons and you're just like peeking over and having a conversation when you should focus. But I don't know. It's just like, I think that's also part of it, is like that's how I came up of like you learn to just continually talk and be skillful whilst at the same time, and like I hit it so slow. You know, so that was like always a best of both worlds situation. I have no idea what that last input was, but hopefully this one's good. Sit. Imagine that, the putt goes in. Alright, so back to the 8 under like we had in round 1. I'm just gonna say, I mean, obviously I would think that the people that are around at the end of that sort of round are through it, through thick and thin, but yeah, I just want to apologize. That, not the best mental showing, not just like the best stream video showing. So yeah, I apologize. I don't like having streams like that, rounds like that. Like, if I'm gonna shoot poorly, I need to carry it with more grace. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. We'll just move on. Last few bosses silent, everything else chill with the Pete muscle. Yeah, like it was, and maybe that's just the nature of. I know, Pazzi, I know, but like I don't know. There's just the part of me that's like I don't know. If I'm gonna play poorly, I can't do it like that. I don't know. I hold myself to very high standards in like everything, which is probably not great. Probably not healthy. But like that was bad. Inputs were not good. I couldn't putt for crap. Yeah, I mean 3 of 9 and 7 of 9. What are the stats on this? We were 89% medium and 37% long. Yeah. T46 medium and 37th in long. Yeah, just not a good putter, dude. It's really not a good putter, and we didn't have good. Our approach game hasn't been good. Anywho.
You must cut down the mightiest tree
Hey,
in the
Glurks,
forest.
thank you for the follow. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but I appreciate it. Maybe I do need to beat myself up more often. Ha Looking from a perspective, someone that knew you for a long time can't possibly see with the eyes of a first-time viewer. Yeah. Like it's. Jeez, Posy, how long have we known each other, dude? 6, 7 years? Something in that ballpark? Let me see. 2017, July 2017, yeah, almost 7 years. I say this with everybody that's been around for a long time. What are we doing with our lives? Why am I still here? Why are you still here? I don't mean like it's like an existential thing. I just mean like on Twitch doing the things that we do and hanging out. That was not meant to be like a deep dark thing beyond of like, why are we still here? I ain't that dark. I'm your TV? Bro, I'm not a TV, dude. I'm a human. I ain't no TV. But that's not a phone! Duh! That's a callback, jeez. Threw it on the ground. How old is that crap? It's been a long time since The Lonely Island. 2011. I think it was 2011. Was it older than that? Nope. Like 2009 or 10. (2009) 15 years later, I'm still referencing it. That'll probably be something that I referenced through the end of my life, and my kids will be like, my grandkids will be like, Grandma, what is that? Oh, well, you see, Andy Samberg is funny, and he made comical music at one point in time. You don't differentiate internet much from IRL? When people tell you I don't know you IRL, I tend to disagree. Talking to you as a person, not an in-game character. Yeah, I mean, I think it depends. I get the sentiment, and I think for some people that might be the case. But I think for a lot of people that you come across streaming, I think for the majority, you spend enough time, you do get to know like a genuine self. And I think you can kind of tell by the way that people talk and the way that they interact and like present their stream which ones are a little bit more closed off and open. You can also probably tell by like, you know, when people go to, not that it's necessarily like a dead giveaway, but like, and you see that, oh, these people met up at TwitchCon or this thing or that thing, you probably get a good feeling for like how genuine and like how much you are gonna know of a person. I'm gonna tell you the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. Map, I can almost guarantee, now who knows what technological stuff is gonna happen, but is it Blackbeard? Or no, not Blackbeard. What's his name? Davy Jones. Davy Jones and that movie are gonna look still so great. I can like almost guarantee it, because that movie is how old now? You know, I tried to look up Deadman. Well, good thing I looked that up in incognito mode. So sequel is 2006. I'm not gonna pull it up because I don't want to show it on stream, but here, we got a fun story now. So, I just went with like a shorthand thing because I was like, Google will figure it out. So instead of typing out Pirates of the Caribbean 2, I just typed in Pirates 2. Well, I just learned that Pirates 2 is a 2000, this is Wikipedia, is a 2008 American pornographic action adventure film and the sequel to the 2005 film Pirates. That was not what I was expecting, and it actually comes up above Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest. In case anybody's looking for a new movie to watch tonight, there you go. That was highly unexpected. I just wanted to know what year the Davy Jones movie came out. All right, we're gonna close that with. All right, I needed that after the way the rounds went and the mood that I let myself get into. I needed that laugh. That was good. Oh man. Can easily dissociate, but you know someone talk about different things. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, and yeah, you can. Over time, things go from like more surface level to you kind of understand each other as people, and conversation just flows a little bit differently. Type of VR that you can use to watch live sports events with your friends. Gonna be like you're actually sitting next to each other in the arena. Say it's nuts. I think that would be pretty cool for, yeah, like arena stuff. I don't know that like it would work so well with baseball, or maybe with football it could. I think basketball and hockey would probably be the two best suited like things for that. Golf would not work because there's just obviously logistically you couldn't make that happen, and also and then teleport to the next spot. You'd have to have fixated cameras all over the place. Best for MMA. Yeah, MMA, anything that's like a tight frame thing. So MMA, boxing, and then you probably could expand out to other indoor things like hockey and basketball. Trying to think major sports. I think baseball doesn't really work. I mean, obviously you have like a fixated camera, but I just don't think the environment and the space. Football, I think, is too big as well. Best friends? You're in Discord with Donnie every night? Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you're still in touch with him that frequently. I catch his streams every once in a while, but I know things are obviously just not the way that they were. Former boss was the CEO of the company that created the yellow first down line guy? Oh man. That's like some old tech that's still going. I know that they're talking about, I don't think they've passed anything official with it, but I know there's talks about getting rid of the chain gang. Glowing hockey puck and tail? I'm not familiar with that one. See, the strike zone, I like that one. The strike zone, very good. The yellow first down line, just, it's less accurate, I guess, than the strike zone overlay. But it's like a fun little, I don't know if I'm, I can't be the only one that's like that. It's like a fun little mini game within watching, if you're gonna watch baseball on TV, which is not as interesting as watching baseball in person, but it can be good. The mini game within the game is calling the balls and strikes yourself right before it pops up on the rectangle. Now, obviously, like, very, very different than if you were actually an umpire behind the plate trying to call the game, because perspective and all of that. But there's the little mini game, is like trying to call it yourself. Minor league game that's using the automatic ball and strike calls. I think it's like a tough thing because it is antiquated, like that we have the technology to call things more accurately. I like the concept of you have the ump calling the game, but then you can challenge pitches. I think I like that setup better than it being fully automated. Because, I don't know, there's still something, like, you have the skill of the catcher to frame a pitch. But if you're perceptive enough to it and it's in a critical enough situation, like, you can get it overturned. Just like the ref yelling, "You're out of here." I mean, come on, man. You gotta, when they get heated and then the umps are throwing people and everybody's getting in their face, you gotta still have it. Do you want like a little screen behind that says like, "You're out. Strike 3. Just this little like robo voice behind. Batter out. And it's like you're going back to the 90s and playing like some sort of Tecmo baseball or something like that. And you're just like, it's that very old electronic sound just telling you what's going on. Challenge in the same way they do for tennis, don't need monitor. Yeah, like it would be like a very snappy thing, right? You say like, check that pitch, they hit the digital replay. Yeah, because what, in tennis, I'm not a big tennis guy, but they do the like, you see the little like ball silhouette and they draw the thing and then they go in or out, right? So you would just have the same thing with the strike. Like it would just, they'd call in, somebody's already got it queued up, they show the animation, be like, ball. Or, and then that's that. Now I don't know how many challenges you let them have if it is a limited thing. Obviously maybe it's a per inning thing or per at bat, like, but I guess it's like a hard thing of like, you don't want to limit it per at bat because say Angel Hernandez's predecessor comes in and botches multiple calls, and then like there's got to be some reason to it. From being yelled at, that's the real stuff. I don't know. I don't watch all of them, but I do like a good John Boy breakdown. Those are fun, especially he does it on some of the videos, and it's like super subtle, but I love the touch of it. So he'll put the captions up, right? He'll caption the dialogue that's going on back and forth. But if somebody walks in front of the person that's talking, he wipes the captions with the player. or the coach or whoever as they pass in front of it. And it's like a super subtle touch, and like sometimes you won't even pick up on it until you like read somebody mention about it and you go back and you're like, oh yeah. Stop using PEDs and pitching substances. Think they want accurate pitch calls? Yes. I think so. Because counterpoint, if you're jacked up on PEDs and balls out of the strike zone and you're getting called out, you can't use your advantage. So I think you do want accurate pitch calls more often than not. One of the umps got banned for gambling this year? Really? Speaking of Angel Hernandez, I can't believe the guy's actually out of the game. I thought he was gonna never stop umpiring. I didn't think we'd see the day where he, I guess, mutually retired. It was, I think they were like, we know you suck. You know you suck. Let's just make this good for everybody. We'll pay you some good money to just not ump again. And you can act like it was on your own accord. Soccer, there's something called the VAR room. Call the ref to review the mistake he made. Some betting companies actually started spinning the VAR doesn't count when you play at us, so they get more people betting at their company than at the competition. Okay, so if VAR, so how does that work? So if VAR if VAR doesn't count, I'm trying to think. If it doesn't count, that means that any goals that aren't, like any goals that are disallowed still count for your wager, but then how does that go if you have like an over-under wager? So say it's over-under 4.5 goals, and one of the goals was disallowed. If it was 3-1, but a goal was disallowed during that match, you get the over and the people that bet the under get screwed? Center ref can decline the request to review the replay or review the play. They can call down and say, hey, take a look at this. They can say, no, I'm right. What? Nah, dog. I ain't a bot, but I know I'm right. Okay, buddy. Okay. 50-50 still is selling it. Yeah, because it's like, who... I'm just trying to think. So, over-under is 3.5, or is 4.5, right? And say the final score is 3-1. Or it's a 2-2 draw, whatever, and one of the goals was disallowed. So is it like all the people that bet under lose? Because now you've gone one over with the disallowed goal added. All the people that bet over that weren't gonna win that way, you just like have flip-flopped fates and you piss off half the people and you make the other half, assuming a 50-50 split of bettors. Like you're pissing somebody off. I don't know how that maths. College football game where the ref just declined the video review. Touchdown! And they're like, we gotta review the play. No, we don't. It's a touchdown. You know how pissed people would be? I guess like that's what MLS fans are dealing with, right? You get that one fan base that is livid. Like, at least put it through due process. I mean, obviously, there's a percentage chance that the ref is right, but you're gonna not make some people happy. You are gonna make some people very upset. I would think. Yeah, people are like, oh, all right, cool, but not realizing that like now that's like a weird variable in gambling that probably makes it just worse. The house always wins. Oh man, yeah, no, that would be absolutely terrible. You want to talk about then like the door that opens for a ref to like easily rig games, right? Because that's essentially what that allows. Oh no, we're not gonna replay that. We're good. Trust me, bro. I know what I saw. I know what I saw. I had another thought with that, and I don't know where it went. Oh, I'm trying to. I don't know. All I know is I did rewatch the 2013 Penn State whiteout against Michigan. Oh man, what a game! What a game that was. And I saw the EA college football game. They put out another trailer about like the different college environments. I'm excited to experience all the Penn State stuff because it's so good. It's so good, but just like, when you get the memories of the games and the comebacks and the environment and the noise, like it is so freaking loud there. On Oregon and Washington fans, I don't know, man. I know that I'm like, I obviously am extremely biased, but I would also say extremely blessed in terms of like when you're talking about the college football world. Like obviously everybody's going to be biased to their teams, but Penn State football under the lights, whiteout ranked opponent is like, you want to talk up there. Sure, it might not be the best, but like from what I've experienced firsthand on multiple occasions. You gotta understand, I was at the 2013 quadruple overtime comeback win against Michigan. I think we were unranked and they were 18th. And then when Ohio State was number 2 in 2016, like I was at those two games. I have a very high ceiling of like what the whiteout is at its peak. They're the worst. What makes them the worst though? But like that, it is so loud and everybody is on their feet and into it and yelling. You want to talk about like making the opposing team uncomfortable and not being able to hear? Like it is just so intense. Washington thinks they're an Ivy League and national brand. Oregon thinks they're relevant because Nike. I mean, Washington has been like a solid. They were there at their best these like past 2 years. They've been a solid team for a few years now. Oregon's been quite good, but not as good as they were like a decade ago. Washington or Wisconsin? Which one's more relevant? I mean, I think at the moment, Washington, go back 8-10 years ago, Wisconsin. I'd say the same for Michigan State. I'd say Washington is more relevant than both of them, but go back close to a decade. Go back like a decade and I'd say Wisconsin and Michigan State are both more relevant. What's Ivy League mean? So Ivy League is like Harvard, Yale, Dartmouth. Like it's the like elite tier of schools from a like educational perspective. New game's your only chance to win a championship. Map, you're Iowa State guy, right? They think they pull like Ohio State. Nah, Ohio State and Bama are like They're like the Cowboys and Patriots, I would say, like equivalent. Like if you're not a fan, you hate them, and they're national brands. But they are National Pro. Why is it called Ivy League? That's a good question. The association, so this is what Google says. Name actually originates from football? Okay, I'm seeing a couple of different things. So, I'm seeing one thing that says ivy derived from the 19th century ceremony of planting the ivy, an evergreen plant symbolic of enduring growth. But I'm also seeing that it derived from, like, football way back in the day, Harvard, Princeton, Yale, and Penn. After the Roman numeral IV, you know, for 4. Intercollegiate agreement governing football among those 4 schools. Another account, let's use Ivy, refer to Ivy colleges, meaning less powerful colleges in football. Columbia, Yale, Harvard, Dartmouth, Brown, Princeton, and later Cornell. I don't know, there's like, it seems like not many people really know why anything is called Ivy League. Yeah, so I don't know. The way that time that they were the powerhouse football teams, and now it's the complete opposite. Their football programs aren't great because they're like highly educational universities. But yeah, so that's the classification, right? So it's when you talk about the like really smart schools that are really hard to get into, have all the stuff. Harvard, Yale, Penn, Dartmouth, Cornell, I think, what was it, Brown, like at Columbia. We had just discovered electricity. Was electricity the key to other schools becoming better at football? Maybe. Only chance to win a championship? Sadly, I think that's Penn State's case. We always have like a really good team, but I think I don't have enough faith in Aller, and I think with James Franklin at the helm, I don't think they're gonna get it done. But I'm hopeful that they're gonna be better this year, new offensive coordinator and stuff. College teams beat pro teams. Those were the days. It would be interesting. I don't really know. I mean, maybe a handful of times. I don't think college teams, even the top college teams, I think would have a hard time beating pro teams. The guys in the pros are just, everybody is that strong and fast. Like when you see guys when you see a guy manhandle another guy, or you see someone break away, like create separation downfield, like you have to understand like how strong and how fast those guys are, because you're playing with a team of people paid millions of dollars to do what they do. Any single college team could stay within 50 of any NFL team. I mean, I don't know about within 50. That's a pretty steep number. But I think when you look across the board at like your top programs, right? So you're talking Bama, Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, like teams that, you know, we'll throw Washington in there just for Guy. Teams that have been at the top these past number of years. Like they're strong, like they're strong contenders, and I don't know if you put them up against the. Now I'm getting real cozy, throwing my knee up on the chair. Within 50. I mean, even if you took the worst NFL team. I would just think because collegiate teams are not made up fully of. You got younger guys, like I just think the technique and the speed is still gonna be enough to cause those programs to struggle a little bit. So I don't know about 50, but yeah, it would be an interesting thing. I would love to see, somebody's gotta have run like simulations and stuff. Try and come up with numbers on like, how many times could they win against what teams, etc., etc. Been reviewing your school's first basketball season. Played the regional YMCA team twice. That's it. That was the season. And did you guys win? Also, regional YMCA? How big is the region? Because when I think regional YMCA, 1-1, nice. Solid. 500 win percentage? That's a great season, dude. 80 miles away. So you just didn't have a closer YMCA, I guess, is the... Dribbling was illegal? I'm a level with you here, guy. I didn't know that there was a time in basketball where dribbling was illegal. I kind of thought that was like the main part of the sport. So was it like handball with hoops? If there's no dribbling, is it handball with hoops? Basically? Which, if I had to guess, means that handball existed before in Europe, and we took it and we twisted it, and then we're like, basketball, that's gonna be our thing, we're gonna be really good at it, and you guys are gonna suck. So that's kind of like the thing that we like to do with our sports. Take them from elsewhere, make them our own, and then be really good at them. And then be like, we're world champions. Although, does basketball do anything like that? What is it called if you win NBA champion nickname? Like, do they have... Because I know, like, you have the World Series, which is... Is there only one Canadian team now? Is Toronto the only one? 29 US teams in Canada. The World Series. NBA does call themselves world champs. Yeah, that's the question. That's the question. I've watched just enough Pat McAfee to now when I see the word champion, like that rings through my mind rent-free. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. Champions. Which is funny, because I'm pretty sure he's from Pennsylvania, but I think that must be like a Western Pennsylvania thing, because I ain't got none of that in me. Not in the slightest. Alright. That's a good chat. I'm in a better mood now. I mean, I played like crap, but I'm in a better mood now, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for that. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here. We're not gonna raid out. We've just been chatting for a long time now. Yeah, I guess we got through like our warm-up rounds quick, and then I played quick. Like, how short was that round? When I play poorly and I play fast, or when I play poorly and play someone. Yeah, that was a 31-minute round. That's unheard of for me. That's like 15 minutes faster than I normally play. So that's how you know. That's how you know mentally I was not there. Come to TwitchCon, bring the fam. Even if I wanted to, guy, I couldn't do it this year. We get back from Hawaii on that Friday. I think we leave Thursday, fly overnight into Friday morning, and the con starts Friday. So, yeah, that's not gonna be happening. Without you? As far as I've planned it, yes. Now, if you showed up in Hawaii at the same time and managed to find me, I mean, I guess there's nothing I could do about it then. Like, what am I gonna do? Turn you away? But yeah, no, at the moment, at the moment without you, yes. Sorry, man. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. All right, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll hopefully play a better round 4. Keep the head on straight. Maybe you know, hopefully the inputs will be better. But appreciate you guys. Always a good time hanging out. And yeah, have a good night, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.